It's loud.
Yeah, you can't see my Speedo under the table.
No, we could smell it though.
All
right, fantastic.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Welcome back.
Here again.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Big Boys podcast. What are we doing? Who are you?
I'm Nick, bro.
Danny.
He really loves that,
Danny.
Nick, bro. And look who's back. Who is this?
I am Anthony Carucci.
Full name again. You still the sheriff, or did you get demoted?
No, after saying
He's
that,
a deputy now. He's a deputy.
I got a beat down
And
from,
who are you?
from the big
Oh, who am
boys.
I? I'm Antonio, and it's fucking.
I you know what, a lot when I was doing some like when I was uploading and editing for your name and writing the description and stuff on the YouTubes, I had a hard time figuring out should I do Anthony or Carucci, because we call him Carucci in our day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
we this you get to decide, build your internet persona.
this life, it's full name.
This is
Yeah.
your life. You
No.
you be whoever you want to be.
I don't blame him.
I'm Anthony Carucci, and
Okay.
people call me Anthony, and people call me Carucci. And I get two names because I'm so cool, I guess.
I think everyone has two names. That's weird.
Some people have
think
three.
You have two names?
My first name, my last name.
And your
I mean,
middle.
yeah, but there's two names. Anybody? How many names are in circulation for like people actually call you?
Yeah.
Like nicknames and shit?
Yeah.
Probably like 3 or 4, I guess.
But is my last name a nickname? I don't think so.
That's
It's
a
my
good
name.
point.
It's my name.
Is calling someone by their last name a nickname?
If I called you Prisco or
Yeah,
whatever,
I think so. I think it's so. You have two in circulation: Carucci
and Anthony.
and Anthony.
Yeah.
I think it is a
you
nickname.
basically have Antonio, just Antonio.
Antonio and
Baloney sometimes.
yeah, that's just random. That's like
I think Carew. When you said
Tones.
Carew, that's a nickname.
Nick
Tones.
has quite a few.
Nick has quite a few. That's more because of his last name.
Nick, Bro, Pooch.
Just like Pooch, yeah.
Mama.
But
And I have
That one's the most important.
But I think Puccio would not be his nickname. That's just
That's his last name. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
and I just have Danny and Magnum Dong Man, but
massive dong. Massive dong, man.
MDM dude.
Ejection to the hotel.
Just big dumb.
Oh, massive dong, man. Hotel room 74.
I can't stop looking at your lemons.
Dude, my lemons are fucking.
Pun intended.
How many do you think over under 37 lemons?
No way. There's definitely more than 37 lemons.
I'm going-
You got some couplets.
Person who guesses correctly in the comments.
How low down does
receive
it go?
something.
Yeah, you guys received something. Don't worry about it.
Hey, maybe
Guess how many? You know what?
maybe a lemon.
All right, let's do it. How many lemons are on Danny's shirt? Put it down. If you guys feel like you could figure it out.
You see, I threw 37.
So
out
that,
there,
but it's
I'm
front
not
and
figuring it
back.
I'm just sending you some.
Front and back, yeah.
front and
What
back.
about can you see the lemons from the inside?
No.
What? They would be the same
It's the
lemons.
same.
out. No, those are the same
Same
lemons.
print.
It doesn't double
Yeah,
down.
these are the
Okay.
same
Okay.
lemons.
I'm going to change my answer to 62.
That's a fact.
I was at 37.
You almost doubled.
But
I
was only counting the ones I could see.
There's two lemons right here.
62.
There's a ton of lemons on my shirt.
I'm going. It's definitely an even number.
It's a goddamn lemon party, baby.
It's not a lemon party.
Don't look it up on the internet.
Actually,
62.
All right.
All right.
I wonder if they'll get it. I doubt it though.
Probably not.
I mean, we would have to get it, and then that's
Yeah, but the real problem with this contest is that we'll have to fucking count them.
exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah, we'd have to figure it
How
out.
long would that take?
Maybe. I mean, with
Counting's
the
not
four
that
of us,
hard.
we're pretty quick.
I can't do it though. Nick can't do it. He can't go past 4.
I can't read.
I
Either.
need to break out my fucking abacus for this shit. Is that what it's called?
Oh, the freaking.
Oh,
Yeah, the things that have to count.
Those things used to just be.
Calculators.
No, not only they used to be calculators. They used to just be like a toy in like the little toy chest in preschool, and you just bring it out and you just start messing with them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just weird way to count.
Yeah, it's one of those fake toys that are like.
It's supposed to teach you,
Yeah.
what was
What,
your guys' favorite board game growing up?
but probably Chutes and Ladders or Eels and Escalators. Yeah.
I'm a Parcheesi guy. Love me some Parcheesi.
As a kid, you were playing Parcheesi.
Yeah, with my grandma.
I don't even know how to play Parcheesi.
It's like Sorry, basically.
I've never played Sorry, but I can only assume.
Sorry's just like
Oh, sorry, it's the one with the-
Sorry's like brain, like it's kind of like basically the same thing.
You don't get to roll the dice though, which is kind of upsetting.
Why? What about you?
maybe Jenga.
Isn't Sorry the one where you tap it?
Is Jenga a board
Yeah,
game?
that's like the cool. That was the coolest part.
Oh no.
Popping the button. It's so cool.
Is Jenga a board game?
No.
Sorry, bud. You gotta pick another.
Okay, but it is purchased in the board game aisle.
This is true.
Correct.
And
This
so-
is a true
But if you
fact.
don't have a board,
I don't
it's not
think
a board game.
I don't think it's wrong to call it a board game. I think it's fine to classify it in the board game family. Because where would you put it?
It's in the game family. It's definitely a game. There's no board.
So you would classify it with like card game, like cards and dice?
I would say
Where does it go?
my favorite board game was Candyland growing up.
Oh, that's a good one
Candyland's a
too.
Because
Frickin' good
Candyland not only is a great game, but it also evens the playing field for adults and children. Because it's just all luck. You can't really outsmart anybody in Candyland, and so it's a game where adults can play and actually lose to their children, which is a good thing.
That must. If I lost to my 3-year-old kid, I'd be like,
If you have a child,
Never let them win.
you never let them win.
Can't let
No,
them
I'm gonna let them win.
nothing comes easy in life. I'm gonna teach them that from the start.
You gotta.
In fact, if they win, I'll be like, oh, good.
I'm
Bam.
gonna build their confidence.
You gotta let them know what winning feels like first, though.
Yep.
So bring them all the way up and then just sweep the
And
leg.
then just bring them all the way up.
Give them let them win. They know that they can, and now every time they lose, they're like, okay, there was that one time I did win, even if you did let them.
That's true.
No, but
And
then
they just keep swinging.
the thing is that you could take solace in the fact that I won once.
That's just
Not if you just continue to lose every time.
That's
No.
just setting yourself up for
No way.
failure.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't
Like
give
the
it to
next time you lose, you're like, whatever, I won. But after 5 or 6 losses in a row, you're like, God, I know I can do it.
If the kid takes
Still,
solace, if the kid takes solace in winning once, then I failed as a parent.
Yeah, exactly.
I want the kid to want.
Why are you content, little man or woman?
You wanna make them win.
That's what I'm saying. Don't give it to them.
You wanna make them win, or let them win. Then beat them until you really see they're trying for it. Let them win again and continue this cycle until they're.
You just dictate when they're allowed to win.
Yeah, a part of me also wants for them to think that I'm a god and I can't lose. So I'm
And
the dad.
the real question.
Oh yeah, that happens.
And then one day they'll actually beat you, and that's when you start turn on
And
turbo
it's like,
thrusters.
and now the student has become the master kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Florida a couple days ago. I beat all my cousins in ping pong, and then I'm feeling I didn't lose the whole day.
You're on your high horse. You're feeling
And
up
then
here.
my dad comes in,
Uh-oh.
and he's curving the ball, and I'm losing 21-4, looking like a loser.
And then it brings you back from when
Like,
you were a baby.
Jesus, where did this come from?
It's in there though.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And he did exactly what
It was
the lesson
nuts.
you want.
I
Did you
was-
want to keep playing and try to win?
Yes, I just kept. I had to wait till my sister to lose, and then I was like, all right, you got to make him run. You got to knock the ball over. You got to get him tired.
the-
No, just start handing him a couple beers.
Yeah, that's true too.
What-
Yeah.
Play the outside game before the game starts.
What leisure game are you the best at? Like either board games or ping pong.
But it's like ping pong and basketball and sports leisure.
No,
That's-
basketball.
Dude, ping pong gets intense just as much as
Hell yeah.
I know. But,
That's a
but-
sport.
I know, but
That's not a game.
Olympics,
ping pong.
man.
But
It's not a
stuff you
game.
stuff you play in your house, and it's a game. It's all sports are games.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's not.
Golf, the
It's
greatest game.
all right. I mean, I'm just saying it's not like a. It's not like a board game or something like very simple. It's not.
We know it's not the same. We're saying
It's a
it's a
game.
game.
It's a game.
Rhymed ya. Gotcha. Leisure game?
Mine is either mini golf or bowling.
Okay.
You just said in the house and then you said mini golf. What kind of house
No,
you
I'm
got?
saying like leisure. You know what I mean. Like just like the type of shit you wouldn't consider
rich
like an
guy.
actual sport.
Danny has like the little toilet mini golf and he's just playing on the fucking toilet.
Mini golf is fun,
In-house.
but in house, yeah.
My
Alright,
favorite. I
in-house.
like ping pong.
Ping pong.
Pool's where it's
Pool's
at.
probably
Pool is
Pool, if you
good.
have a pool
I don't know if
table.
that's my favorite, but pool's up there definitely.
But I guess you really just can't beat get like a game of cards or something, probably.
Yeah.
With your family?
I'm gonna agree with that.
Or friends.
I'm gonna go a deck of cards.
A couple friends over have a card game because that's
I agree.
everywhere. That's this big and you can bring
And
it
there's
anywhere.
so many
True.
different kinds of games you can play with them.
Yeah, for
I bought the coolest deck of cards. The golden. You ever get golden cards? Like where they're
oh,
told.
you got 24 karat gold cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it says.
that's
And
what
it
they call
says 99.9% 24 karat.
Impossible.
It probably is. I have it in my
Now they would
wallet.
melt.
It
What
says
the hell does that mean?
It says certificate on it. It says certificate, and then you look on the back, and it's like 99.9% karat gold. I'm sure it's not real, but
Karat gold.
it's fun.
How many carats?
How much was the
If
cards?
it's, if it's like less than 18,
$6. I bought it at a convenience store. I'm sure it's not real, but visually though, those cards are dope. I'll bring them one day. You guys will be like, oh, these are cool
I
cards.
like
They're
I
beautiful.
like the clear cards. Have you ever seen the clear cards that have like just that one spot on them where you'd think you'd be able to see through them, but
Yeah,
you
that's
can't.
what I was thinking.
Dude,
Not a
All
bit-
you have to
not
do
a
is
big-
cover the numbers. All you have to
Yeah.
do is cover the numbers, and then you
it-
can just see right
they're-
through it.
They're very cool.
also in reality,
Never seen one,
I know
but
I like the
sounds
real
cool.
feel of a like paper normal deck of cards, but you might as well just get plastic cards that are waterproof. You should always get waterproof.
I think the golden ones I got are waterproof.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
that was pretty good. Gold and waterproof.
I think so.
Hard to see the numbers though, I imagine.
You just need the right light. I played with my grandma last night, and she had trouble. But once you get them in the right light, it shines off the gold really well, and you can see the
It
numbers.
shines off the gold really well. His cards are dancing.
I'm not a big card guy. Well, I don't really.
It's definitely one of my
Enjoy
favorite
them.
things
Oh,
to
you didn't
do.
give like birthday cards and stuff. You just
I love
just a
card
terrible
games.
person.
Yeah,
Hallmark.
There you go.
Hallmark cards. Dude, they have cards for everything, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. You ever go in that section just get overwhelmed?
Yes.
Every time I was sent in to pick a card, no matter what card I picked, I thought it was ace card. This is A plus. I'm bringing it back to my family. They always go, gotta go back and get another card because you picked the worst card imaginable, and I don't
Really?
understand why. Yeah, never
Yeah.
picked a good card.
No, he's absolutely right. It's almost always the case.
It's like, don't send me to get the card.
My
4 times it happened.
every time I've ever given my mom a greeting card, she has cried. Like she
Happy?
she
Is it
cries
'cause-
reading them.
It's because
Like,
they're heartfelt, because you don't do anything for your mom.
No. Because
Finally.
they're heartfelt. They're just like, but like it's funny. Even if they're like 2 lines, she's like, and that's why.
I love you,
That's all it takes.
Happy Mother's Day.
dude. Moms love handwritten cards.
Mm-hmm.
They love them.
No, I don't like to write the handwritten sentiments because they can say it better. I just like to let them do the hard work, and then I say like write a little thing extra below the card.
That's what I'm saying. Like writing anything. They
Like,
love
I love you,
that.
mom and dad.
Yeah,
Whatever you
put a
in.
few XOXOs in there.
Yeah.
Love it.
Fucking Danny.
And then you get like a
Yeah,
cute
there
little,
it is.
you get a cute poem.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a good mom.
A
And
poem.
a dad. Whatever. Yeah.
Do you write the poem, or you mean the one already in the card?
I can write the poem. I'm very capable of writing poems regularly.
Got
Uh,
regularly.
tell us a poem you've written.
Oh, this is unfair. You can't.
I haven't wrote any poems. I'm just confident that if I was given
like-
the time to write poems, I could.
All right.
All right, we'll do that one day.
Do you give your cards, avidly? You give cards?
Mm,
love
not
giving
really.
cards.
just to my mom.
Honestly,
dad,
I
close
I
people.
wouldn't even be
That's it.
upset if
There.
it's just money in an envelope, like literally not even a card. Because like a lot of times, like
Yeah,
when
but it's about the whole, the whole.
how many
charade,
snot nosed
you know.
kids you think are like they open the card, rip out the gift card, and just throw the card away without even looking at the card?
That's why that's why the card must be respected to show the snot nosed kids that it's not all about they give
Well,
me
I
money.
don't know about you guys, but like birthdays and stuff or any big gift giving occasions, there's always the like now you have to read the card out loud to everybody.
Never had to do that.
There's a whole thing.
I have when I was younger. Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes
yeah.
I save like my grandparents' cards and stuff
I have some
just
cards
in
saved.
case, you know.
I
But-
save it for a month, throw it away.
I do save cards, especially ones that like stuff is written in. I'll save them for a while.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think's the appropriate? Do you have like a drawer full of old cards, or when's the appropriate amount of time to throw them away finally?
I personally would keep that drawer. Like, but the thing is, my mom ends up throwing a lot of my stuff out. But like, if it was just me, I'd have like a whole drawer full. I'd just keep them.
Even if it's like nothing written, it's just from. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't care.
How long does it take for you to throw them out? Same day, next day?
What's the holiday? The next holiday? See, like right now, I still have my Easter card on my desk that my parents gave me and one my grandma gave me.
See, I feel like that's a long time. I feel like it's a proper amount of time. I think you're past the due date of throwing it out. Personally,
No, but it's just to have out on the desk, because it's May. I mean, Easter was only a few weekends ago.
what do you think?
I
You
think
have no opinion?
I think that I keep the cards that I like that I think are special to me. So
But I never
my
see-
mom
So
and
you have like a
dad,
Hall of Fame.
my
Hall of Fame
girlfriend gives me a
cards?
card. I'll keep that card. It matters who it is.
what about you? Are you like, oh, they stepped outside and time to throw us in the garbage, or
No, I'll keep them for a couple days. And,
never-
and the special, like the really special ones for like my grand, like.
I never save them though. Like
What do you mean?
I never save any. Like I'll just keep them on my desk and then throw them away.
So
Well,
eventually,
not exactly throw them away. I'll burn them.
Wait a minute.
that's not true.
No, because you have to. It's like you can't just throw it away. It's like you have to burn it. It's
Just
like an
what-
it's like an American flag.
You're not supposed to burn the American flag.
Yeah, you are.
I think he's just going off the
hold
rails.
you are allowed to burn in America.
No. You're okay. So there's a whole. You have to do it in the right process, but you're not supposed to throw. You're not supposed to throw away your American flag. You're supposed to cremate it, basically.
So,
Not burn it in a like.
Proto-
Fuck the
You have to burn it in a
flag.
respectful way.
No,
You
but
have
in a classy way, you got to burn this flag.
I think
burn the flag.
I think you actually are allowed to
What are
burn
we
it in
doing?
protest.
What are we doing?
I mean, you're
Just shred
legally
What are we
allowed to do it.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm talking about, and I don't think you are either. But
I think it was like a big case. I mean,
so you have like a little
regardless,
homeless fire of cards.
but you're supposed to burn an American flag.
All right, if you're getting rid of it.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to throw it in the trash.
Yes.
Why is that?
I guess it's
Because the
disrespectful.
American
They don't
flag.
want to.
It's a whole
They don't
nationalism
want
thing.
to see that stuff in the dump.
It's a whole national. Yeah, it's a whole national.
Yeah, that looked kind of sad.
That's what I'm
If
thinking.
there's just American flag in the big landfill,
Like,
just
there has to be a reason why they don't want
Well,
to.
they sure do have. I'm sure they have them. Like,
Yeah, it's not illegal, but you're just not supposed to do it. It's
Well,
like
I
one
guess.
of
Isn't
those
it's fine?
It's-
Isn't
it's
it
like
finable? You could be fined for it if you're caught.
if you could be fined for it, it's
I'm
partially.
pretty
illegal.
sure you can be fined.
if you're gonna find it, it is illegal.
I'm pretty sure it's extremely
No,
rare.
I think it's
but-
optional, like how like standing and putting your hand over your chest at the baseball game for the national anthem. You know,
No, I
it's
don't
an
think
option. You don't have. You're not going to get beat up for it. You'll get dirty looks, but
Yeah, but yeah, I know. But they even have places where you can just send, like, they'll like just take in your American flags because people really don't like when you throw them out. That's what I've
interesting.
heard.
Have you guys ever like had some guy?
I also don't bring my cards as a joke.
Oh no, I got you. You ever have some guy yell at you for not like taking off your hat or putting your hand on your chest for the American flag?
No.
I mean, I always do it, so it's not like.
No, I always do it too. I'm just I've seen people like friends yell at like yell at each other. It's just
I've had
it's a little intense.
I've had friends yell at me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a little intense. I think
Get out of here.
I don't know about yell, but
Everyone-
definitely a comment is okay.
definitely like a.
No.
Like, oh, dude,
No.
take off your hat,
No.
you know?
No.
Oh no! It sometimes if they're talking and like you remind them, like just to give them like
Yeah.
the option to realize what's going on and do it, or if they sometimes people forget like they're wearing
I
sunglasses or a
tend not
hat.
to take off my hat because hat is a fucking prison. Have we talked about this yet?
Wait,
A hat is a prison.
wait! But you just said you don't want to take off your hat.
Exactly. A hat is a prison. Once you put on a hat, you can't take off a hat, or else the day is ruined. Your hair is ruined.
What if you're bald?
Oh, well, anyway, but then then you get a pass.
All right, am I
everybody-
gonna have to take my hat off now? Is that
But
what's
everybody
gonna have
else.
to happen?
Yeah, but your hair always looks ruined.
Well, yeah, because I'm always wearing hats, according to you.
But
taking 'em off.
But yeah, if I'm putting on a hat, it's gonna stay there for the rest of the day.
So even for your national anthem,
I don't give a shit.
I don't think. I don't think you should make a
Nice.
comment.
I think that's ridiculous.
I'll stand at the ballpark, but I'm not gonna say anything to someone who doesn't. That's their. priority.
Well, no, someone you know, not someone you don't know,
Even
right?
even if
Do you
someone I
hear it?
know, I don't know what they stand for.
do you
what they,
keep
what
like
they
a thought in
believe
your head though, like oh they didn't stand up? Like that's
I don't
illegal.
care. I don't care at all.
I find it a little strange.
Sounds like something to note.
Yeah, I think it's something to note. To be fair,
Yeah.
I think it's something to note.
I mean,
So why not do it?
Honestly, most times I do it, but some people have. Somebody once told me, like a stranger was like, you weren't singing along. Somebody said
That's
you
the
weren't
kind of
singing
That's-
stuff.
along,
That's the kind of stuff
That's-
I don't.
and I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
feel,
like
yeah.
that is not a requirement.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, like
Show me
shut up.
show me the rules when coming to the ballpark that I have to do this. You know,
I'm gonna
They
stand.
bring you over to the front door. It says it right there.
if the beers were $10 cheaper, might get a beer thrown in his face.
Fucking
Those things are
They were
stupid.
free.
Yeah, you don't say something to somebody.
Beers are not $10.
You don't know what. You don't know what this person's been through with this. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be so many reasons why this person's.
Sure, and
not
it could definitely- it could
standing.
be like, you
Just
know-
leave them alone. They have their own thing.
I always do it because
I'm gonna stand, but
yeah, I always do it because there's a bunch of like there's always vets and more people that
Yeah. I always stand. I think sometimes a hand over your heart can get a little like, okay, let's calm down here, guys.
So you're
I
not
just do that
so
too.
you're not gonna take off the hat and don't put your hand on your chest. You gotta do either or.
I take
at
the hat
least.
off and put the hat over my chest.
I usually don't. I
something
mean,
like that.
I usually don't wear a hat, but if yeah,
Well, then then standing is fine.
I don't put a hand on my
Then
chest. I
standing
just
is fine.
stand,
No, then standing is fine. I feel like that's acceptable.
stand, and
Standing,
pay,
you're showing some respect.
show respect for
No,
the
of
flag.
course.
yes.
I think that's acceptable. It's just it's an interesting thing.
It was like decently cold a few days ago. It was like 50 degrees. It wasn't that bad. And I was wearing this rain poncho I bought.
Okay.
It wasn't a poncho. It's like a jacket, but it's like super rain. It's called like the Rain Defender. And
Okay.
it was about to rain, but it had never actually rained. And I was just like walking through the day. I was like, man, this is a fucking cool jacket. Like nothing wrong here. I felt super cool the whole day. And then I fucking go into this restaurant. And I go to take off my jacket, and my shirt is literally soaked, like disgusting. I almost couldn't tell that it was wet because it was so evenly
So wet.
coated in sweat.
It's like when you're yeah.
And it basically created a rainstorm inside of,
Ew.
inside of the
It's
jacket.
inside your coat.
And it as just as easy as it is for rain to get in, it's just easy just as hard for sweat to get out.
So you're walking around in a sauna suit.
So I was walking around in a sauna suit, and the only thing you can do is put it back on. I
Yeah,
can't.
you have to go home.
Stomach that one.
I can't just but once I put it back on, now I feel it. Now I feel it walking around in this
You're like-
wet.
You're walking around,
just walking
you're
around, in
like a
some
water
wet.
bed.
It was fucking gross.
Oh, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no.
Never wear rain defender.
It's like wet socks.
Wet socks.
I have one of
Just
those
thinking
rain
wet socks,
one of
why I
those
say
rain
that.
jackets too, and even when it was a little bit cold, because it's like that plasticky thing on your arms.
Yeah.
Like every time I would take it off, it looked like I just dipped my arm in like a trough.
Dude,
Like,
honestly, if it's raining and I have the option to wear a jacket or rain, I'm just not doing it. I'm going out. If whatever I'm wearing gets wet, that's fine because it's gonna get wet anyway. That's how I feel. If it's pouring rain, there's nothing you can do to prevent that, unless you have like those hat umbrellas.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Those really.
that's what's gonna save you.
Yeah, that's it.
Those hat umbrellas, man. Those are a good invention for the last.
No way those work. No way those work. Like
It's a
beach,
good
like
idea.
like the beach ball hat umbrella.
It's a good idea.
No way,
It's a
no.
good idea.
It's a good idea.
No,
That
it'd
is
have to
not-
be much bigger.
It's not. Yeah. I'm picturing like you put this thing on and it's gonna cover everything around.
It'd have to be like the regular size of an umbrella.
so
Like
tight.
it'd have to be so big.
Well, you need a,
You got like the
need a
Maid of the
strap,
Mist,
right?
the
Underneath?
thing that goes under the Niagara Falls.
Oh, like the plastic.
The Maid of the Mist.
poncho?
No, but they give you those hats, and they give you a poncho and little hats.
Yeah, but I think that's just a joke because they know everyone's gonna get wet anyway. So like, let's make them look ridiculous for the pictures.
Oh no, well I'd never gotten the hat thing.
That's
I've always
definitely
gotten the
part of
poncho.
Yeah. If you go to Niagara Falls through like that close to the bottom of the fall, you're gonna get wet.
You know, no. If you do the plastic poncho right, you can get out of there pretty dry in terms of your clothes. Obviously, your face will still get wet. and shit.
Yeah, but once your hair's wet,
Yeah.
it starts dripping down your
That's
back.
why you get the hat. The hat's
face
really
is-
for your face.
Yeah.
That's what the
Not
hat's.
when it's raining sideways. You
Yeah,
know?
but
That's
you
not
shouldn't be out rain inside. You shouldn't be out.
Or just get one of those balls you can run in on the ocean. And just go out in
Big
the rain
hamster
there.
balls.
Have you ever been in one of those? They're fun.
No, but I would never do that in the ocean.
Why, you've
because
been in it?
God.
So that's like Bumble Boy.
No, you don't go in the fucking ocean. Do
Yes,
it
you
in
do.
a
No,
pool.
yeah, people do that.
Yes,
I
they
mean,
do.
I'm saying, but like,
But we're
you
on the
don't go in
same
the
page
fucking
that
ocean.
you're not doing
Do it
that.
in the
Okay,
pool.
good.
And it's true because you can't swim. So what if just a huge wave just throws?
Huge wave.
you
Now,
out?
now what?
I'm not talking about tsunami, but there's some
No, not
pretty big
even
waves.
that.
I
Just
did it.
getting
I,
floated
I
out
mean,
there.
I did it in a pool.
How was
It's
that?
pretty easy to move. Like you can move very easily.
I picture like it's so hard to breathe in there.
It gets a little clammy in there.
Oh,
Is it
It's hot. Yeah.
Is it-
Never been inside one.
It's just it's what I think. It's like if you were inside the jacket that I was wearing a few days ago. That's what it feels
so if
like.
you open up your jacket and just put my head in it.
so wait, like obviously those. Do you have like a time limit that you have to be in there? Because obviously you're gonna run out of oxygen.
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah.
How was
No,
that? Probably
there's holes.
No, but
No,
then the
there's
water
no-
would
no
get
the
in.
water would
There's
get
no
in, dog.
holes.
How you gonna do that?
No.
The water
holes.
won't get in if it's inflated, like floaties. Floaties, the noodles float.
There's
But,
no
but you
holes.
have to go inside of it, and then
There's
if
no holes.
any water
So,
gets.
so is he right? Do you have a certain amount of time before you just stop breathing? It's a little death
But
ball.
yeah, how does it
No,
work? There
no. I mean, I'm sure like I don't know. You can see the zipper
Or
on
maybe-
the inside. Like you wouldn't die in there.
So it's like a backup
maybe
chute?
it's thin enough that air gets through.
No way.
I don't.
It
Then,
does
then
not.
how do you?
No,
how do you
because
breathe?
you wouldn't be able to do it.
No, you just breathe for a while. It's a big ball.
You just breathe for a while.
Oh,
I
that's
was
just
I was in
air
there for like
there?
I was in
That's
there
what
for
I'm
like
saying.
5 minutes. So you got a lot of time in there.
That's not a lot of air.
I mean, it wasn't the end. It wasn't like I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I was just that was the time that he put on there, and he
Oh, so you'd be relatively safe on a big wave because like obviously it'd shake you about and everything. But if you had a couple minutes,
yeah, you can
you know,
hamster your way back.
yeah, you just wait till the water calm down and then get out of there.
I'm just saying. I think that if a big enough wave comes out, it can put you far enough where you're just gonna float.
Well, it would probably push you towards shore though.
Not
not
Just 'cause
necessarily.
you're on
Not
top,
if you
like,
get
you're
not if
right
you get
at the
inside
top.
of one of
It's
those
the
rip
nature
tides.
of the wave.
not that riptide.
Not that riptide.
Sure.
Not
But
that
why?
riptide.
If you're going in a half ball on riptide, I think you're trying to make creative way to get
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Who are you? Who are you? Where are you?
Australia probably.
Yeah.
It's like segueing.
no, they're
into
just surfing. Surfing's so cool, but I'd never be able to do it.
You tried surfing, right?
I've tried.
It must be.
I've
Yeah,
to-
don't you have to learn when you're a kid?
Immediate and
No.
disgusting
You-
failure.
You can learn it if you're like 22
Absolutely.
years old.
You can learn. Old dog learned some new tricks. It was a bad time.
Yeah.
What?
First of all, this is besides the point, but at the next day, it felt like I had taken a cheese grater to my nipples. And so that's just the first problem.
Danny's tickling me to get
Were you in the
today.
wetsuit and everything? Is that why?
That's a big problem.
Yes, I was, which, fucking picture that, baby. But
Oh, so you should have taped them. You should have taped them first.
yeah, I know. You can't run a marathon without taping your nipples. I should have remembered that. But
You were surfing.
it doesn't matter. But
You can't surf a marathon.
can't
with
surf
that.
a marathon that. But yeah, I got paddling down was pretty good. That's what I got.
doggy paddle.
But that's really because I spent so much time paddling because I like couldn't get up really.
You were rubbing your nipples.
I was just rubbing my nipples on the board a lot.
I bet your board liked it.
And the board is
Rubbing
like so
my-
it's waxed, so it's cool. I mean, it's a fun time. Also, like if you just sit on the board and like just wait for the wave, like you get it. Like I get how it works. For the longest time, like I didn't understand like how are these guys
The
just
motion.
riding this fucking wave? It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. But like once it clicks, like once you get ridden in, you're like, oh,
It's like riding a bike, sort
Okay,
of?
so I did it for 2 days. I stood up once for like a second and then went right down.
A second's pretty good.
Then I got hit in the head a lot of times with the board. It really hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's absolutely gonna
Yeah,
happen.
it fucking hurts. I like shit. And but yeah, I think if I tried it for like
Another day.
2 weeks, I could like fully completely surf a wave.
Damn. 2 weeks.
Wow.
You ever do like the cruise ship one? That the
No.
fake wave?
Yeah, I've done that.
I've seen people
I don't like
absolutely destroy themselves. on
I
it.
don't like things
I,
like that.
I think
don't
I did
like
that
things like
once, and I
You know-
absolutely bailed.
I
Un-
trashed
like
it. No,
underwear,
it
like
wasn't good.
flying off and just seeing some hair in places I don't want to see hair.
That did not
I
happen to
don't
me.
like things like that where like a bunch of like families are just like oogling and ogling at you, like fucking waiting for you to mess up, you know?
Oh, absolutely. They're waiting for you to fail.
I hate
Yeah.
that because you know, I don't know, it's just weird.
I mean, they're just waiting for you to do something. I'm sure if you do something cool, they're gonna cheer.
Yeah, it's also weird because you fall and
They
you don't
just-
just
they just
fall and
expect
get back
that.
up. Now this wave is launching you towards the barrier, and now you
Yeah.
gotta deal with all that.
Yeah,
and
it's,
your ass is half hanging out.
and you can't
Yeah.
swim. Imagine drowning in there.
Wait, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
No, I know. that's why it'd be funny if you drowned in that shallow puddle.
Do you guys wear swimming shoes?
Honestly,
I'm not a freaking
Dude,
weirdo.
I'm asking.
you
I think it's
know
funny.
that's
Swimming
what
shoes are
I say
funny.
too. But man, every time I don't have them, like I should have gotten swimming shoes.
Well,
I
is it-
know I'm gonna look like a dweeb.
Wait.
They really need to
I mean,
update
honestly,
the.
What could possibly?
Can Kanye West make some fucking Yeezy swimming shoes so that they need an updated look?
You don't just think Kanye, like
Wait,
Gucci or
wait.
Supreme could probably jump on that.
What could possibly be the benefit? I
Well,
don't
it-
You
understand.
go. Okay, here's the benefit. I got you.
Unbelievable.
You go to a water park,
Yeah, this is it. This is the
and
benefit.
now you're not running on hot
Fucking
concrete.
hot
sandals.
concrete pebbles.
But-
no,
but
because
you
then
can
you
go
have
on the ride
You have
with
to
your water
hold your
shoes.
sandals.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could keep the
No.
shoes on if on the ride if you have water.
You go on the split splash. Yeah, definitely beneficial.
So most-
I don't know.
most-
It seems something.
And also, most water parks, there are a lot of rides, like the ones you have to hold on. Any tube ride, you should bring your sandals
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
there.
and now you have to go back up to get your sandals, or you have to leave them in a locker, and that's just all big hassle. Why
Yeah.
do
don't
you
do that.
No, they have the little cubbies, just like when you go to like Six Flags and you leave your
yeah.
stuff
Dude,
there
but
too.
the water rides don't.
Some of them don't
end
do that.
Yeah,
back-
but they start at the cubby, and then you have to walk up the hill.
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you go through that trouble?
It's definitely more, and
the
also
staircase, you know?
it's just more convenient to wear water shoes. You don't have to touch them once they're on. You can go throughout the entire water park, and done.
But
You're
one-
done.
I don't know. I'm a sandals guy.
One time,
I like sandals too. I don't wear water shoes. There's a benefit.
one
that you
time I
didn't
tried
see.
to wear Crocs to the beach.
Oh, no.
I was younger. I was trying to wear Crocs.
Crocs are
You're a
fine
foolish
now.
child.
No,
I think
Crocs are
Crocs
not
are
fine
fine
now.
now.
I'm not gonna agree
They're
with that.
never
No,
fine.
Crocs are in, dude.
I think Crocs are fine now.
Absolutely not.
All right, half the table's gonna disagree, but
Post Malone's Crocs collaboration sold out.
I don't wear
in the
Crocs.
first hour.
Post Malone could have been selling nipple stickers. They were
I
sold
would wear a
out.
Croc. I would not.
I would
Not
have
sure.
absolutely bought Post Malone nipple stickers.
But the point is, I tried Crocs on the beach, and you know how they all the little holes.
Yeah.
One step into the water, tried to fucking take another step, and once my foot went up, all the water went in, all the rocks went in. Awful. Couldn't wear Crocs.
Yeah, that must be awful.
If you have holes in your shoes, why are you making them water shoes? Well, they're supposed to be boat shoes, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I believe so.
Pretty sure Crocs started off
But
like
you're
boat
also
shoes.
supposed to wear them on the beach too. I mean,
You're not supposed to.
you are.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I
Crocs,
feel
yeah.
like they were made very poorly if that was the case. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the whole thing is that you could just like rinse it out, right? Like
I think they're fashion.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away from
You
the
can-
fact that stuff gets in there because
Yeah.
there's holes.
Yeah, it's all-
No, I know what I'm saying. It's like when you leave the beach, you don't have to like, worry
Yeah.
about like a shoe or anything. You could just you rinse it out and then that's it. It's
I
out.
understand that. I understand that.
I'm
But
just saying.
what about for function? I don't want to just wear unfunctioning shoes and then have to clean them.
I think Crocs are fine. I don't prefer them, nor do I hate them. I think they're in the middle of where they have to be.
I don't know. If I saw a group of douches
Dude,
on
we
the
should-
beach
now-
all wearing
We should
Crocs,
film. Nah, this is just now. We should film an episode on a boat.
Yes.
We're gonna have a chance.
On a cruise ship.
We should film an episode on a boat.
If you got, if we want,
Just
if you want,
just like a dinghy,
Or like a catamaran. Have you ridden on a catamaran?
like a cruise cruise.
Yeah. Well, it's like two boat things with like a net in the middle. Technically,
Yeah,
I like a catamaran.
I don't know. The waves beat you up on that thing.
Also, you know, just
No, like a
the
big
equipment.
big catamaran.
Think of like a big boy.
Like something where the captain still, it's fine. It has that little net, and you can like look at the water. Wow,
Whoa! No, I've never been on that.
it's like a lot of booze cruise. I love a booze cruise, dude.
You love booze cruises?
How could you get? What can you get any better?
the idea of a
Open bar, open
Yeah.
seas.
True.
Fucking sign me up, baby.
Two awful
Sign
combinations
me
for
up.
safety.
Open bar, open seas.
You gotta get used to the water though. When I went on the cruise, first few days I'm sick. I don't feel well.
Really? On the
my
cruise?
body has on the biggest cruise ship I was sick. What was it? Norwegian Escape.
That's
it's
weird.
called.
Usually when on cruise
don't
ships,
feel it.
because they're so big, usually
Exactly. That's what I thought. That's what my grandma
Oh
had
no,
told me.
I fucking
But I
feel
feel
it on
it
a cruise ship.
on the cruise ship. I feel it. In the first few days, my stomach was
Really?
rumbling. I did not feel well.
that doesn't affect me.
Yeah, me
And
either.
also, the
on
food on the cruise did not go well in my stomach. I could not eat.
I mean, I don't
Very
get
weird.
seasick, but like, I feel the movement on a cruise ship.
Oh, yeah.
You can
That's
feel
not,
the
that's,
movement.
not, that's not what I'm saying.
I
Of
don't even
course.
like,
really-
enough to affect.
I don't
you.
even really feel
Oh,
the
yeah,
movement
no.
like me, but my body knows.
Yeah,
My
I-
body feels that, and then I feel
You're
sick.
definitely not at your perfect equilibrium
No.
when you're always.
Especially you mix like alcohol.
I've
in
been
there.
on cruise ships that have been like
You guys ever get sea
real
legs?
rocky shit.
sea legs.
You don't get sea legs.
No, you do. That's the thing. It's so if you're on like a smaller boat that like let's say you're fishing all day for like 10 hours, and it's it's shaking a lot. When you get on ground, you even though it's flat ground, you can't handle it. You feel like it's going like this for a while.
I thought sea legs were. Don't people say like, oh, you gotta get your sea legs, which just means like you get used to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like I think that comes from like because now you're used to this, and then when you get off, it's still going like that.
I think sea legs is a good thing. Though.
Yeah, sea legs is when
You
you
wanna
get
get your
sea
sea
legs is when
legs.
you get used to the rock of the boat, and you don't shake around as much.
I've never heard of sea legs.
Well, sea legs is definitely a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I
good-
might be wrong. I
good
might be
thing.
calling whatever I'm calling wrong, but sea legs is
Like,
definitely.
talk
a thing.
about land legs, because you got to get used to land, walking around.
True.
Read a
See,
book.
no, but I thought they were sea legs because it's like you're still on the boat even though you're on the ground. So it's with sea legs.
All I know is there's definitely a
No.
saying that says you gotta get your sea
Gotta
legs.
gotta get your sea
Yeah.
legs. Not gotta get rid of your sea legs. So read a book.
Well, no, I think it's something that once you're used to the boat, you don't
You want
get.
to look up sea legs?
Sure, look up sea legs. You gotta get your sea legs, meaning you gotta. People say it with your ski legs too, because
Oh,
it takes
now
a
it's
while.
doubling you up.
Because it takes a while to get used to whatever you're on.
What is the definition of sea legs?
Just
The definition of sea legs? That's what
you
you
can say sea legs, and then after that, just type in "gotta get your ski legs." Because I'm pretty sure now
No,
it's
no,
just like a.
That's
way.
definitely a saying. I'm not disagreeing with that.
But if that's a saying, then it implies that you're wrong.
Absolutely. A person's ability to keep their balance and not feel seasick when on a board moving ship.
These two. were
Alright.
correct.
Read a book.
I didn't know what sea legs were. so-
Banished.
Banished.
Please,
Talks about
get
something
away.
factual.
You really gonna do this? Thank you.
You're really gonna do this? Because he felt stupid. He's like, "Come on, man.
Yeah, it's like
This is gonna be seen.
yeah, really.
You can't be doing this to me, Lemonhead." Got him.
And call me Lemon.
I'm gonna fucking call you Lemonhead.
Don't
Yeah, I
make me
am.
reach across this goddamn fucking table.
I started to get my sea legs.
It's a friendly picnic. It's a friendly picnic.
Oh man. Sea legs.
God, Nick being wrong is so often. It's incredible.
It is so often.
It's so often.
No, but we're gonna take this fucking show on the road, baby. We're gonna take this show on a boat.
That's the sea.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this
Or
show on
it
the
could
sea,
be a lake.
baby.
It could be a lake.
We're going all over the place.
How
'Cause
about water?
Oh,
Go with the
Nick's
water.
upset now.
not upset.
Nick's upset now because he's on the boat the most out of all of us and doesn't know nothing about no boats.
Doesn't know anything. Do you even know the difference between the port and fucking
Portside.
the Starburst?
Portside and
Are you really a sailor? So
Starburst.
you don't know the difference between the port and the Starburst?
Do you?
Of course I do.
Well, we don't believe you now.
Hey, you were just not. You were unreliable just now. Don't be confident, Mr. Boatman.
Port is one side of the boat and Starburst is a candy. So what up? What up?
You know what? Which
know
side
what?
of the boat?
Yeah.
I didn't say which side.
We got
Do
him.
you guys like fish?
I like shellfish. I don't like. I'm not eating raw
I've
tuna.
Don't eat tilapia. It's bad. Bad for you.
That sounds like
bad
a-
for
it's
me.
definitely
But
not
it's
bad.
delicious.
It is delicious.
I don't care how delicious it is. I don't eat it. It's
Sounds like
not
an
dirty
opinion.
fish. Do not eat tilapia. Eat flounder, salmon,
They got you. You warned me.
cod.
Why?
What's wrong
Look
with
it up. I promise. Look
You
it up.
don't even know.
I
You
don't.
even
I
know
don't. I
what's-
don't. I do not have. I know I'm right. Listen,
So did Nick.
I know. No, yeah, but no, I know I'm right. I know.
I didn't
I'm
know
right.
I'm right. I
Look
thought
it
I
up.
was right.
Say, is tilapia unhealthy? There's gonna be article after article after article.
No. Well,
You could type in anything in your narrative and find an article that makes your point.
It's a bad fish. Don't eat it. You know what? You want to eat tilapia? Eat tilapia.
I guarantee I could type in tilapia good and tilapia bad
Tilapia good.
and have both.
Tilapia worst thing.
Don't eat
You find
tilapia.
something.
But I love me a fish. I love shellfish, regular fish. I would also love to go fishing. I love fishing.
oh, fishing's so much fun.
Though I haven't went.
I've
in
been
a
fishing
while.
once, and one of the bait fish stabbed me very deep in the finger
Oh fuck! I've gotten
What?
stabbed you.
because they had little spikes on them for defense. So when I grabbed it, and it went, and
I've cut myself with the hook after like I'll reel it in and won't get. I'll reel
And
it
you're
in,
trying to
and
rip
then
it out?
It's either I'll try to rip it out or it's swanging.
So one
and
time
it's
I
hitting
went
me.
on this fishing trip, like deep sea night fishing.
oh Jesus,
And,
like
um,
tuna, like deep, like tuna and shit?
yeah, and so we go on the boat, me and my family and a few of my cousins, and it's a huge boat. So everybody's fishing off this like that. You pay to fish, and so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like hundreds of fucking spots where you could like fish off of.
Damn.
Dope.
And you know, fishing, I caught a fish. It was a great time.
Nice.
But then so at one point, like my dad's, you know, you just kind of leave it in the holster sometimes because it's like,
The
yeah.
rock?
Yeah. You'll sit down and stuff.
You'll sit down, have a beer or something,
True.
and my dad's thing starts to rumble like a lot, and it's like,
so everybody starts freaking out.
He's got a big one. He's got a big one, and then like everybody stops, puts down their pole, and like, oh yeah, let's see what's going on here.
The people nearby actually should probably
like,
reel up so
yeah,
that you
gotta
don't twine it up.
You gotta reel it in.
It's really cool.
And he's fucking pulling and yelling. Everybody's going, yeah, fuck yeah, get that fish, get that fucking fish, and then like it's going on for like far too long. People are starting to lose excitement. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get a soda. And so I went into the soda cart. There's like you go. So I went around the boat, try to go get to the bar.
Got it, yeah.
And on the other side, I see a same group of people, and they're like, oh, got him,
yeah.
and they were
Oh
very
my
simply
They were tied under the boat.
intertwined, and they were just pulling on each other for like 10 minutes, and then eventually I was just like, I just went over to my dad, and I was like, Dad,
Give it up.
you caught a man. You caught a man.
You caught a man.
And you're gonna have to fucking
But a
take
man
him
also caught
overboard
him.
if you want to fucking reel that shit in.
Throw him back. That's happened. I feel like that happens once a boating trip.
It's a fun time though, but it was just so funny turning around the corner and just being like, huh. Wait a minute.
It's like, oh, this all adds up. This makes sense.
That's all it really did all
Yeah.
add up.
Well, that story is just.
Catching a fish though is awesome. You've reeled them in.
Oh, it's so
I haven't fished since I was a kid, so I would never unhook them. I was always like, I don't want to touch that slimy thing. My dad would, but
I was.
It's a whole little thing. I don't think
just doing it by yourself, just reeling it in, and just having it hang there. It's so fulfilling.
I was
like I waited
pathetic at
however
fishing.
long it was.
I was pathetic at it.
My arm keeps getting stuck to this fucking table.
Still doing that.
Yeah, look at this shit.
I love me a piece of salmon.
that's hot.
Ew.
That was disgusting. I mean,
That was great.
that is how it goes.
Very good audio quality there.
ASMR.
I'll have a sound bite of that.
Just me getting fucking.
What's your guys' favorite airline?
I'm not.
Where do you fly?
American.
JetBlue.
I fly JetBlue.
Planes.
All day, JetBlue all
JetBlue's
day.
only domestic though,
True. But it's the best in my
which I
opinion.
have a problem with
Why is that?
because it's only domestic.
You-
so
you
I
want
So
like-
would you like JetBlue if it's the best if it flew out to other countries?
So if you own JetBlue, you'd be like,
Yes,
listen,
but
bitch.
but also JetBlue can do the things JetBlue does because they're only domestic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's why
They
they're so
have
good.
they have smaller planes. Like all of JetBlue's planes have screens.
TVs. Yeah, I know. I went on you. I flew United
which is
home.
incredible.
They advertised TVs. Not on my plane. They advertised
How long was the
TV.
flight?
Two and a
it's
half
the,
hours.
it's the Florida.
Yeah, if
But I had them on JetBlue.
And
TVs
anything-
on JetBlue.
anything
Going to
under
Florida.
2.5 hours, you have a chance of getting the
It was
air,
2 hours
the
and 12
air
minutes.
shuttle, and those don't have screens on them, which like it's not that big of a deal,
I fell asleep.
but
I fall asleep on almost
Two,
every
two
plane.
hour 2 hour plane ride. What is that? Just go get on the plane. Just fall asleep. You're
Yeah.
up and it's over.
Oh my god, dude! Last time I was on a plane to Florida, the air pressure got to my ears so bad. It usually never
my
does.
God, it got to me. Yeah.
It really usually never does, and I had to freaking equalize. You know, this deep sea diver into your nose, and it was so.
Equalize.
You could feel
Yeah,
yourself
right?
going.
Is that not it? Is that
I
not
don't know
called?
what it's called, but it's a funny word.
Depressurize, whatever it is, your head. So I blew, like I held my nose and blew, and it made a noise. It was like,
Yeah, dude.
it was so loud, my sister heard it.
Horrible
I
feeling.
can't be good.
That's not good at
When
all.
that,
But
when that air
but
pressure hits you.
I fixed it though. So.
You gotta chew gum.
Yes, true. I didn't have gum, but true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Chewing gum helps, but yeah, the same thing happened to me. We went up and we were like on an angle. We were going up like this, and my ears were
Happens.
just popping.
Some people like
tough.
some people
I had to like sit there like, like it hurt, man. It's tough sometimes for me.
some people it affects them so much like they're crying from pain.
Jeez.
I would never. I would restrain very much from crying.
Well, I mean,
But if you can't control it, I
if
guess
it's
you
so
can't control
painful
it.
where the tears are flowing, you know, it's like when you get bopped in the nose, like you can't,
True.
you can't blame
at
that
the end of
person
the day,
for
you
crying.
can't control how air pressure is going to affect your body.
Yeah,
you know,
especially
so.
you're not flying that plane.
Ever been drunk on a plane?
I'm getting
I drank-
drunk on a plane.
No, no, not really.
That song is so
I just
shitty.
Oh, I love that song.
I just try to fall asleep.
That's such a great song.
No, but one of the great things about turning 21 was being able to drink in the airport, because it truly is a land of, it lacks time. Time is irrelevant in the airport. Like, people are like drinking a beer at like 5 a.m. and like having a burger. It's a beautiful thing.
It is very weird. It's like vacation drinking. You know, vacation drinking. You're waking up and cracking something open. Something about it.
Yeah. But it's just, and I love drinking on a plane.
Some people can't fly sober, and that's why they're drinking at 5:30 in the morning.
I don't blame
Yeah,
people.
I've seen I was in Aruba once, and there's a woman at this bar in the airport, and she was throwing back tequila shots.
Hell yeah.
Like, she was fucking nervous, a nervous Nelly, and
I gotta hit 15 before they call my my number.
My group.
my boarding group.
Yeah.
I get pretty nervous.
And she was she was definitely like group 1 or something, because I got on that plane and she was out just
Like
while
right-
I was walking on, just fucking out. So it worked.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean,
a
some
beautiful
people
thing.
they just have such bad anxiety up there that they can't handle it. My mom's like that. She can't fly without drinking. She drinks. Our flight was at 9:15. She was drinking. Some
Yeah.
people just can't.
Gotta relax. It's an easy way to relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, she wouldn't like take 15. She took like 3 or 4 just to relax herself. And I get it. I mean, you need something to relax you. I mean,
Yeah, I get
flying
nervous.
is
I get
crazy.
nervous when I drive, so
You know,
So
I mean,
it's-
people just get
crack
nervous
a
doing
couple?
things. And,
Yeah.
and
Crack a couple of
It's an anxiety thing.
concept.
We don't advocate drunk driving. We do not advocate
It's an
drunk
anxiety
driving.
thing, you know.
Don't drink and drive, people.
Just a few
know.
brews, you know.
A couple road beers while, you know.
I don't get it.
Nick used to have a
Relax
couple road
yourself.
beers when he was delivering pizzas. That's why the pizzas were always so bad.
This is literally you handed this to me upside down, sir. There's a slice missing.
There's no pizza
Wait,
in the box.
I thought you guys ordered half a pie.
His fucking mouth is all saucy.
Did you eat my pizza? No.
No, not me.
Absolutely not me.
God.
Do you remember fucking that one time that the guy didn't answer, and it was like, what do we do with the pizza? It was like Schrodinger's pizza. We didn't know if we opened it, is it ours, or if we keep it closed, it's just him's until somebody calls.
Oh no, the restaurant where we worked closed at like 11. It was like on like Saturday. So the guy ordered his pizza at like 10:50.
Best kind of people.
If you
Best kind of
if
people.
if a restaurant do not order from restaurant if it closes within a half an hour.
Yes.
And the
yes.
Don't order.
And the worst part
Delivery,
is
at least.
the manager at the time beat me to the phone, so I couldn't tell him no, you're not getting your food because we're closed.
Or you just slyly just hit the hang up button. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the guy downstairs calling. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
So I had to do it, and it was like a 20-minute drive. So it's already past 11. I'm doing this delivery, so it's like 11:15, and I call him, and I'm there for like 15 minutes. He hasn't picked up. I keep calling until it was like 11:45. I called my manager. I went, he's absolutely not getting this pizza. I'm taking it home. Deal with it. And I
Click.
Just, and I just went home and I just ate the pizza.
I think people who do that don't understand the job or the non-job of.
Didn't he call after you ate it?
He called like at 12, dude. Like the manager was counting money.
Well, just because it's a couple. It's when it's that late. Usually, it's like it's just someone who's freaking half asleep. I want a pizza, and then
Hungry.
yeah.
Dude,
Bring me
so
something.
the worst thing that ever happened to me while
Drunk or
delivery
stoned?
driving was fucking a woman. Probably not the worst thing, but a woman asked me to, like, I fucking knock on her door, get the pizza. She's not answering for a while, so I'm like fucking heavy knocking, you know? And she finally comes in. Well, she doesn't come in, she just yells. And she goes, "It's open!"
Oh,
And so, like, now I got a dilemma is,
Now
like,
you
do
gotta
I have
go
to
in
walk
there.
into this woman's house? And then so she comes in, and she's, like, sitting on the couch, and she's like, "You
Hello.
could just leave it right there." And I'm like, "You didn't point to anything. You're not even looking at me right now." And yeah, you can just leave it right there. And then, you know, I basically just leave her the pizza. Nothing that out of the usual happened, but I let her know that, you know, if you want to fuck me, you have to order the special put my dick in a hole pizza.
You always.
I knew it was going there. I knew it.
With the extra sausage, dude. Have you ever seen? You know those films.
I
Get out of here. Can I just interrupt? I think
no, it's, I think we
but
can. I think we can.
no,
end it
but
after
no,
that.
but to be serious, until it actually was very weird because she was making some very suggestive moves towards me. She was like, "Do you want a slice?" And I was like,
Oh my God.
No, actually, I don't. I need
Do
to
you
go."
want to a drink? Oh, I have to. I have to try.
Actually,
All
she was
alone,
like,
right?
she was like, I've got some other deliveries. And I said, I got some other deliveries. And she was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe you can come next time. And I was like, okay.
How's that word spelled?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like I said, next time we'll fucking say extra sausage.
All right.
man,
Fucking cut a hole in this pizza.
you want to talk about the people you deliver to? I don't know if I think you definitely delivered to this guy, and you too,
Yeah,
because
I
we all
did.
worked at the same restaurant at one
Let
point.
Nick tell the story.
So
Mr. Marzipan or whatever the fuck his name was.
Mr. Marzipan.
yeah, so I don't know. Basically,
Marsupial.
This
So
guy-
Mr. Marzipan.
this guy gets the Sicilian pizza with bacon, extra bacon, double bacon. So I walk in. So, you know, I'm going up to the building. I knock on his door. I'm like, all right, here's your pizza. He's like, wait. He takes his pizza on the table, opens it up. He's like, that's double bacon? That's not fucking double bacon.
like you're supposed to pull out the bacon out of your back pocket.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Dude,
I didn't make the pizza.
I was like, I don't know, man. Excuse me. He's like, I asked for double bacon. I was like,
Double.
I'm like, well, then it sounds like this is a you problem.
Dude, people get delivery drivers. All right, a lot of delivery drivers suck. Don't get me wrong, but they get blamed for things that they can't possibly control. Sometimes,
that's the restaurant.
sometimes, a lot of delivery drivers, not good.
It's like, dude, all I do is whatever's in the bag. I bring the bag to you. I let it go.
That's it.
That's it.
Half the time we don't even pack the bag. It's somebody else. We didn't forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I'm willing to come back. It's not a big deal.
I'm not. I don't want. I never want to
You
go
know
back
what?
to a spot.
Our food's at the door right now, actually.
Yeah, let's go eat. Let's go eat something. We can end it. We can end it. Where they find you?
They can find me at NickyPB97 on basically any social media platform.
Where they find you, big guy?
DMore723 on Instagram.
All right.
You can find me at
What is it?
Carucci, CARUCCII at Instagram.com.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow Pick Boys Podcast, also on Instagram. And let's
Double bacon that like button.
double bacon that like button, subscribe, share it. You know what to do. Let's do this.
Just doing it.
out of here. See ya.
Make sure to just share it with your friends and family.
Maybe not.
Share it with your aunt.
All right,
Share it with your aunt.
Please. Why Ant?